Hey, how you doing today? Oh, let me see if it's working. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Red light blinking. All right, good. Sorry about that. See, I need a new phone so I can see when this thing's on. All right. How about it? There goes my knife. All right. Anyways. Anyway, thought I'd fill you in a little bit where I'm at with things and do my little customary do a juicing video. So I'm gonna make some uh, orange with a little bit of lime juice, and just let you see what I got here. So I've got probably about 8 or 9 little carrots, trying to get rid of the bag what I got left. I got a few oranges, and I'll cut that lime in half. And yeah, I know it's pretty close. Anyway, so this is real quick. It always amazes me how quick this all goes, you know. I'm on day 58. I've been really sick, you know, since that, I think the day 53 video. I've been sick as a dog, and I had to go to the doctor yesterday, and I've been on antibiotic, and it wasn't working, and then I had to get another one, and I hate antibiotics, but, sorry, scooting up a little closer, but if you don't know, I'm in a wheelchair, T10 paraplegic, and I usually throw my scraps in my little bin, you know, for compost. I think we have the most expensive compost in the neighborhood. It looks good. The animals love it, at least. It's hard keeping them out, even our dog. We caught her one day with her face slurping on a cantaloupe brine or something. It's like, so if you hand it to her, she won't eat it, but just all over it. But anyway, so I've been sick, and probably should have went to the doctor a little sooner, because the antibiotic wasn't working, and I'd get a little better, and then got worse, and it turned out it was a urinary tract infection, like I thought, but the antibiotic I was on probably wasn't killing that bug. And these things are pretty scary and dangerous if you got a spinal cord injury, and because they kick your butt. I always put the little pieces. Let's go ahead and throw them in here. I don't waste anything in the bag. All right, so I got those ready. I got all my things cut. I used to fight these oranges, but my wife showed me a way of just peeling them with the knife here. So it actually goes a little quicker. I thought it didn't, but kind of started paying attention to what she's doing. Turns out she had a great process about it. It doesn't always get all the rind off, but it actually, I like that it leaves the white part on. Anyways, so that's kind of what I do with these. But I like that the doctor helped. I'm still feeling weak. See that? Leaves the white on. So you probably end up with a little more of the vitamins from the white part. That's where they are. And then, so I'm hoping another day or so that I'll be feeling better. Part of the problem with this antibiotic, it's killing my energy. You know, it's that I've got competing with the illness. Part of the problem with that spinal cord injury is you don't have full control of your bladder or some other stuff, but so I'm real prone, if I get dehydrated, that I could get a urinary infection. And I've gotten them for 30 years, you know, I've been in a chair about 30 years. But when they come on, man, it is lethal to me. I'd rather have the flu. So give me the flu instead. It just kicks your butt, and it puts me down. Usually I'm pretty good at noticing it, and I do the antibiotic, and I did it this time. I wasn't sure it's what it was. I thought it was something related to the food that I'd eaten, nibbled on about a week ago, and but that may have triggered it or been part of it, but I don't really know. It's something I felt bad about and guilty, but I've kind of gotten over it. I realize, you know, this is part of the journey, and you know, you got to get back up. You know, I had a couple of great comments that, you know, people have been really nice and saying, you know, just get up, man, let's go. And so that's been positive. And I mean, I know it's only been a few people, but it meant a lot to me. So anyways, you know, my kidneys can, if I get dehydrated, and I've not been drinking enough water, and I'm very aware of that, and I've been fighting drinking so much water. I used to live on Diet Cokes, And that would be the only, I would drink nearly a gallon of Diet Coke a day. And of course there's problems with that, with all the sodium and stuff. My legs would swell up. And, but, you know, since I've been on the juice fast, my legs have been in really good shape. And, so, you know, they're loose and stuff like that. But I knew I was fighting it. I don't know. I also feel like my body's probably done with the juice fast. But I'm too close to 60 to stop. You know, it's like, dude, I wanted that go from the beginning, even though I couldn't imagine it. Once it got attainable, I'm like, I'm going for it. You know, I started out at 10 days, and then I made it to 10 days. I couldn't believe it. And then I thought, man, I'm going for 30. And I was in a flow. 30, I was feeling good. And then I didn't really start documenting until about 20-something days or something. But you know, I got 2 more days to go, and I'm not stopping. My body might be done with it, but I'm doing it. So, and that's probably not the right thing to do. And I think in the future, I would probably give myself some space with that, and just say, you know what, you're done. You know, and that's okay. But I want this 60 days, and so I don't know why, and it's probably not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna just use half of this. I'm gonna save that for later. This orange carrot juice is really, really good. It's one of the newer ones I've been adding to my repertoire. I used to do carrot, celery, spinach, some cucumber. That was my veggie juice. And then I put an apple in all my veggie juices to sweeten it up. And then in the mornings, I always did a fruit juice, which had a bunch of apples and oranges and pineapples or cantaloupes. But this has kind of been my combination of the both. I found it in a juice book for the orange carrot. You know, I was getting some fresh squeezed carrot juice at some of the stores, and man, it is strong to me. I still haven't really savored the real strong juices, like a lot of kale. You know, I'm okay with the green juices, but if it gets too strong, I'm just kind of bearing with it. Some people leave the rinds on. I don't. It's just too strong for me. But the lemon, what it does, even if you got a green juice or a lime or a lemon, I've used lemons too, it knocks it down a little bit for you, and it actually makes your stronger juices kind of sweet. So you get the benefits of the green juice with kind of doing an opposite flavor kind of thing for that. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and juice this. And then I'll get back with you because I want to tell you about some videos I've watched that have been really helpful to me. And just want to share that. If you've probably watched some of them, but I've got about 5 or 6 that I've watched that whenever I'm having a little bit of a hard time, I'll go back to. And it gets me back on track. And so it's like, okay, it's fine, move along. So I'm going to give you a list of those and talk to you a little bit more here in a minute. All right, let me get this turned off. Sorry, I got a little mock stand here. All right, see you in a second.